Hi guys, welcome back. So I've already gone ahead and put these nails on and prepped them. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of nail art. And I have seen this, like, I don't know, it's Pigment and it has like a little kind of Hawaiian vibe to it. So I really wanted to try to do this on my nails. And by golly, it was a lot more difficult than I thought to get the pigment to look good, but then it all came together once the stamping was on it. I don't know, it was a hot mess, but you guys will see. So let's just jump right into it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a base coat on my nails. I'm just doing these 3 nails, so that's where we're going to really be focusing on in this video. And I'm going to go down with Madame Glam's Perfect White as a background, and then we will get into doing some pigments. So I'm almost done this. I'm just going to go in, make sure you give it a full cure and leave the tacky layer on. Now we have our pigments out and we're going to kind of try to create like a sunset. That's the vibe that I want to go for. That's the background look that we want to see in this palm tree kind of chillin' vibe. So I don't know, when I think sunset I think multiple colors, so I'm going to go the pink, the yellow, the orange, and the blue. Now I found personally it was a little bit difficult to ombre these pigments. Now I don't know if it's my technique, which it really could be. If you guys have any tips out there, please send them my way. But I did find it was a little difficult. It didn't ombre as best as I wanted it to. Now, I don't know if I was just adding a little too much, not adding enough. Who knows? I don't know. But I worked it in and we figured it out. And even if it looks a little messy now at these stages, I'm telling you, it is a game changer once we put our stamping on it. It just like it ties it all in. Any little like things that you thought did not look good, I'm telling you, the stamping makes it just completes it. So all I'm doing is just going in around with the pink, the yellow. I'm trying to blend them as best I can. I usually have different little tabs for these little sticks, as you see. I ended up mixing them. So after all of this, guys, I did end up just getting rid of these little guys. I usually try to keep them designated to each color. But this, I'm not gonna lie, was about my 3rd time trying this. So I did take those parts out just because I didn't want the video to be so long. If you guys want me to leave some of the mistakes and all that in, I'm more than happy to. It'll just make for a longer video. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see the mistakes in the future. But by golly, I'll leave them in. We always have a couple at least. So I'm just going to go in, like I said, and blend these colors of how I think a sunset would kind of look and go. And then we will continue with that. So now that I got all the color down, I do just take the sponge and just try to work it in with the sponge. I found it kind of blended it in a little bit and kind of mixed the colors a little. I did want them more mixed and not just like harsh lines, because in a sunset you can see all these beautiful colors. And then of course we do need our water down below, so that's what I was thinking with the blue. It looks crazy right now. I know what you're thinking. It looks crazy, but I'm telling you, trust the process with this one. So now I'm just going to top coat it, and then we're going to go on and do some stamping. Alright, so we got all of our CJ stuff out. I hope I can see these plates. I will link the plate numbers down below. I've always said it's going to be harder for me to link all the plates because I get a lot of my plates from Ali, and to be honest, when you order a lot of stuff from Ali, ladies, you know, it's our cart gets so thin, or the back order stuff, whatever you want to call that, where our orders are finalized, gets really crazy, and sometimes it's harder to find these things. I'll try my best though. So I'm going to use the image that's giving me like the full sunset vibe in the middle, and then I will go around and do palm trees on the outer. So I'm just going to do this in black. I think it looks really, really amazing in black, and we're just going to go for it. We're just going to stamp, guys. So let's just sit back and stamp. And I apologize for the glare, my bad. Is that not such a clean stamp? Like, I don't know, guys. It's just, it could be me, and I'm not saying other companies and brands are not just as good. Heck, they could be better. But I'm just loving CJS right now, and I think it's a me thing. I really like it. It gives me playtime. It picks up my image majority of the time. And like I said, these plates, majority of my plates are from Ali, Shein, a couple Amazon. I think I only have like literally maybe 3 or 4 CJS plates, and I haven't even tried them yet. So I don't think it's the plates. I think it's really about your polish and your stamper, and I kind of like them. I have a small obsession. Okay, so what we're going to do, once you are satisfied with your image, top coat and cure it. That way it is protected and you don't have to worry about it. Now I'm going to move on to, I really want to kind of frame in the silhouette of the sunset and the waves. So I'm just going to frame it in with some palm trees. Now I have, with this plate, there's a couple palm trees on there, and I'm just going to do it as like a couple are dangling over, so you can just angle them. It's really all about your angle and placement, and then you can kind of create whatever image you want it. So this one, I want it to kind of look like the tree is coming up and over from the other nail. So it's just about your placement, and see how it looks like it's just kind of coming like it was coming from that nail over, and I really, really like that. It's so, so nice. And I'm also going to do something similar on the other side with just a couple more palm trees, and then that way it looks like it's like I'm surrounded by palm trees and I have this beautiful sunset looking out. That is like the picture that I envisioned for these 3 nails. It's really like it's a picture, and that's kind of what I wanted, and that's what the beauty about stamping. I find that you can just create some amazing looks. Like, it's so I don't even know, it's just amazing. I feel like it's so incredible what you can create with stamping, Yes, you can create it with stickers and all that as well. But I don't know. I'm just having fun with the snapping thing right now. It's my jam for now. So here I thought I would try to see if I could get a little extra definition to the sun that's in the background of this image. Now I did it yellow and then I went over with the orange. I took out the yellow because you cannot see it at all. The orange gives it a slight, like a smidge of you can kind of see in there. But in all honesty, you don't overly see it too much. So you don't really have to do that. But it's still, you can see it. So in my opinion, it did give it a something. So now I just want to take off some of the black stamping polish and reveal more of the water. And I'm loving the way that it looks. And then I think I'm just going to, yep, top coat it. Because I'm good. Like, that's all I wanted. But do you see what I mean of how all the colors in the background come together now? Where before, I don't even know what that looked like. That looked like a hodgepodge. But it does make more sense now that you see the stamping on it. So it did turn out. Just trust the process, guys. And here we are. That's how those three look. I think it looks so pretty. So what I've decided to do now for the other pinky and thumb, I think, guys, I thought a lot about it. I was wondering if I was going to go in and do some stamping on them and how that was going to be. But all in all, I really wanted these three nails to shine and just be the picture that they are. So I've decided to go in and just paint them one solid color. And I've decided to go in with Modelones this blue. It's a really pretty blue. It is A033. And it's just a dark blue. And I think it just lets the nails do its thing. This is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a short and sweet one. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.